Well, today is a wonderful day. I'm here with one of my good friends and also a student, basically Dario. He's been my student for a while, but he's also been my friend for a while. So I just wanted to ask him a couple of questions, just really so he can also share our perspective on a few things. It's basically super organic, to be honest. But I wanted to ask you what it's like to become a setter, get into this industry in the first place. At the end of the day, how was that experience for you?
In the past or right now?
No, when you first got started.
Yeah, in the first,
Yeah.
in the beginning, you were my biggest example and the nearest example that I had. So in the beginning was something for that kind of vibes, see you and see your process, your lifestyle and all that stuff was for me like if this guy could do it, I think that I could do it.
Yeah.
So obviously I had other examples in the media and internet, but you were, I think that I don't know how to say in English, but the law of proximity, the law of proximity.
Like the person you knew doing it, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The person that you have here is so important.
Yeah, you saw people online getting into high ticket sales, you saw closer setters, but you never knew somebody in person that was actually
Yeah, exactly. And for a long time I was saying this is not for me, but
yeah,
when I was seeing your process and also for my life in that time, I was like, this could be the thing that I can do in this moment. It's something digital, remotely. So that was for me like a new journey.
That's crazy that you say that because what were you doing before? High ticket sales?
I'm a lawyer, but in that time I was doing stuff with cameras, drone, and all that stuff.
Like videographer, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which is sick. I also met you working on it. Yeah. So for a little bit of context, I actually met him in the club. We were just hanging out, and I saw these guys just recording shit. And I was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? What are you recording? And it's we connected and became friends. But it's actually curious to see why pursue high ticket sales in the first place. Why not just double down on videography and content creation?
Because I am a adventurous person, all my life I have been thinking about a life where you can go or doesn't have an schedule. Obviously, for a closer you need to be organized, but it's different. So
sure.
In the beginning, my first goal was do something with a laptop, whatever.
Something digital.
Exactly. Okay, exactly. But for a long time it was very tough working with cameras and all that stuff because you need to put the effort, the time, the nights, in the club, filming all this stuff. So I was asking to myself, what can I do digital with Wi-Fi, with a MacBook, and that's it, without a lot of effort and energy,
Yeah.
So I see the potential, I see all the potential, I see all the numbers, all the effort that you have to put it on the craft. So I took the decision that this was the best journey and
more worth it,
exactly.
you were saying,
more scalable.
Yeah, more return of investment,
Exactly.
a higher return of investment, I'll say.
Exactly. If you put this energy, how much you gonna receive,
Yeah. I've also been around different business models. I tried dropshipping, I tried SMMA, I tried trading. And I wouldn't come here and say this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Everything can work, right? Everything could work. But at the end of the day, what is more plausible for a beginner? Somebody that doesn't have resources, knowledge, experience. What is the best thing that person could do? Without being biased.
Yeah, that depends. I think that this is a good opportunity, to be honest. Being in this environment with closers and seller and all that stuff, I think that is a good option
Yeah.
in this time, because you can put the effort, the time, and you don't have to invest a lot of. Obviously, you have to invest on yourself and maybe in a community or something like that. But the most important thing is the wishing, like all the energy that you're gonna put in the project.
Yeah.
So maybe there is a lot of things that you can do, like trading, e-commerce, drop shipping, or other things in internet. But I think this is the best option if you don't have too much money, and obviously if you believe in yourself. Because if you believe in yourself, you're gonna say, I can do this. I'm gonna study this. I'm gonna create this. I'm gonna build my identity. All the things that.
And can I ask you a question around that? Like, why do you feel like some people make it, like high ticket sales and some people don't? Like, based on your perspective, like so far.
I think that obviously everything that you do in life requires security, and obviously you need to build that energy.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're gonna do this or that. So there is a lot of people that in life, in closing or whatever, didn't study, didn't go to the college or whatever. But the point is, if you have the vision, if you have the potential, if you see that it's a journey that you can walk through that
Like self-made.
Exactly.
So you think like some people don't really like have conviction in themselves, like they kind of like half-ass it.
Yeah, exactly. Even I told you that I am a lawyer, so I went to the college for 6 years, and I have met a lot of people that didn't go to the college and have a lot of money, are so secure. But obviously, I think that is a balance. Everything in life is a balance. You have to study something, but obviously you have to buy that shit. Otherwise, it's gonna be.
And I have a question also, because like, for me, like when I made my first 5K a month, I was 19. I went crazy. I went to
like
Europe.
Kanye West, we break the game,
I started buying shit that I didn't need. I started not looking at price tags at all. I still don't look at price tags now, but like, even back then I was just like so stupid in a lot of senses. But like, how has that with you? Like, what did you do like with your first like 3 to 5K?
With closing.
Yeah, with high ticket closing. Yeah.
No, but in my case it's different because since I don't know how many years, but since the last 5 years, my mindset was, since that moment, be focused, build, so I have been with my money, I don't know how to say, but I save money, I try to be organized with all that stuff to have safety, and to be quiet. But in another times, it was different. But obviously that is important, because if you do money, but if you don't know how to keep it or save or build something else, the money goes,
Yeah, for sure.
So in closing, in the first, obviously, the first 2K or 3K was to pay obviously the investment on myself, all that stuff, but obviously have the best equipment to work. So that's
makes sense. And like also investing in yourself, like a lot of people think it's scary. Like I even been talking to people like very skeptic people about this kind of stuff, or like online digital businesses at all. Like they don't really believe in anything. Like some of the people that I've talked to is like, oh, this is a scam, like, and I know you like low key, like thought about it as like at first, like, oh, it's like, is it actually real? Like, is it actually like a real thing? Like, how much money have you made in a single month with high ticket closing, like most month?
To be honest, the maximum 3K.
3K, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's look at 3K for example. Like, have you ever told like even another friend of yours like that you made that much with this?
Yeah, maybe obviously with my guys, with some guy of confidence.
And do they have like skepticism, like maybe around it?
Yeah, obviously a little bit. Like, this is real,
Yeah.
This is real.
And what do they think? Like, do you think they are skeptic, like, not really, like, willing?
Because, bro, for example, I am a lawyer, so if I wanna make 3K in a month, I have to be a judge, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like in a court or something like that.
Yeah.
Studying like a fucking rat of
Yeah, like, you gotta go crazy with it.
Exactly. Obsessed with that shit. And in this game is different because you have a call, obviously you attend the call and you don't see the person again. So in the environment of the law, you have stress even on a Sunday, somebody's talking to you, where is this shit, what happened with this
Yeah.
process or something like that. So I prefer this game, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's really interesting, to be honest. And I think you went through that learning curve, but now I think it's just a matter of like keeping at it, being consistent, like scaling. But do you see yourself hitting 10K a month this year?
A good question.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah,
To be honest, yeah, I see myself, yeah. But I am a conservative person in that sense, you know,
Yeah,
because maybe sometimes in life you talk about the failures. So sometimes you plan something, but happens another thing, you know. So in that sense, I prefer to be more conservative and respect the process. So
Yeah.
I wanna be closer in 1 year, you know. I am sure about that, but that not depends on how much I'm doing or earning at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So to me, obviously, I see myself earning 10K a month, obviously. But to be honest, I prefer to be.
To just take action.
Yeah, exactly.
Work on it. Okay, like that. Yeah, honestly, like that's about it. To be honest, I just wanted to have a quick conversation with you, like talk about these things because a lot of people might get inspiration from it. And if you guys want to connect with Dario, I'm gonna leave the socials in the description as well. And if you guys want to like maybe even navigate doing this at all, or even just want some quick advice, whatever, feel free to hit me up. My Instagram is also gonna be in the description. If you guys might want some one-on-one advice or whatever, I'm always down. If not, that's completely okay. But you know, we gotta fucking crush this year, man.
Yeah. Bro. This year, this life, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are it's just the beginning, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it is.
Just the beginning, and obviously in this space, I wanna say thank to you, bro, because obviously you are a light, because you are already crushing it, you are already doing a lot of things, you are killing it. So thank you, bro, obviously for the vibe, for the energy,
Yeah.
the humility, and all that stuff, you know, Mamba mindset.